Top 10 most expensive mansions in Turkey. Turkey, officially the Republic of Turkey, is a transcontinental country located mainly on the Anatolian Peninsula in Western Asia, with a small portion on the Balkan Peninsula in Southeast Europe. Istanbul's mansions are on top of the list of luxury and most expensive properties in Turkey. Most of them are located alongside Bosporus, and they are as impressive with their magnificent as well as their prices. The prices can range between $13 million to $200 million. So in this video, we will discuss the top 10 most expensive mansions in Turkey. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Number 10. Yalovik Grand Villa. Price $8 million. Luxury property Turkey again bring to the Bodrum real estate market another standout villa. This is without a doubt the largest residential property in the center of Yalovik. With a grand mansion style, Yalovik Villa is an imposing private villa, has fantastic sea views to Yalovik Marina, and so much more. Sauna, Turkish hammam, bar, and entertaining area, indoor and outdoor swimming pools, and large outdoor relaxing and indoor living spaces. All the above can be found at this imposing family mansion located just a short walk from the center of Yalovik and is one of the best and long-established residential areas of the town. The marina area of Yalovik is 1 kilometer away, Bodrum Center 20 kilometers, and Bodrum Airport 48 kilometers. Experience fabulous panoramic views from all 3 floors of this grand villa home, which boasts 1,100 meters squared of living space. Due to the size of the property, there are living room areas on all 3 floors, 2 kitchens, one at the ground floor level and one at the second floor level. 8 bedrooms are spread across 2 floors, all with an en-suite bathroom. The master has a jacuzzi bath. 2 of the bedrooms have French-style sea-facing balconies. Number 9. Nuri Pasha Mansion. Price $80 million. This mansion was built by one of the most important military officers of Sultan Abdülhamid in 1895 on the coast of Beykoz, here in Istanbul. It is distinguished from other classical mansions on the Bosporus because of its balconied structure. The mansion is also known as the Rami Kak Mansion, after Rami Kak had bought it. The billionaire handed over the mansion to his son Ali Kak after he purchased and moved to Count Ostrog's mansion. Number 8. Zarif Mustafa Pasha Mansion. Price $85 million. Named after its owner, Zarif Mustafa Pasha Mansion is the second oldest mansion on the Bosporus and was built in the beginning of the 18th century. It was purchased by Mustafa Pasha and is still on the property of Zeki Pasha's family. It is located on the coast of Beykoz and used to be one of the biggest structures on the Bosporus. In 1990, a container ship crashed into the mansion, which wrecked a big part of the mansion. The mansion was restored immediately after the incident, but lost its original size. Ledges separate the floors from each other. The triangular pediment over the indention found on the seaside facade provides aura to the structure. The phrase, "Allah has the final word, there's no other might than Allah," is inscribed within the pediment. One of the parts of the yali that has managed to remain intact is the hammam. Number 7. Erbilgen Mansion. Price $102 million. The most expensive mansion in Istanbul is located in Yenikoy, Sarıyer, and is called Erbilgen Mansion. It was built similar to Neo-Baroque style and is one of the biggest mansions on the Bosporus. The mansion has the longest dock after the Karasbili Mansion and has a 3,633 meters squared of usage space. It was owned by one of the most important figures of Turkish history, Enver Pasha. Then Sultan Abdülhamid II bought the mansion for his son Prince Burhanettin. After decades of handovers, Erbilgen family had sold the mansion to Qatari businessman Al-Buhadi Mana al-Hajari in March of 2015. Number 6. Count Ostrog Mansion. Price $105 million. The mansion is named after its first owner, Ottoman Council of Ecclesiastic Law, Leon Ostrog. It was built with a neoclassical design in the early 19th century on the coast of Kandili. A Strog Mansion remained as the property of the Strog family until the year 2000, when it then was bought by Turkish billionaire Rami Koch. There is a 200-year-old fountain and a pine tree in the garden of the mansion, which has a neoclassical architectural style. The mansion, which is a European style outside of the Ottoman Empire, gathered artists, intellectuals of the Ottoman and the Young Republic, and talks with music and literature were organized. Number 5. Erbilgen Mansion. Price $120 million. With a length of 64 meters, Erbilgen Mansion is the longest dock among all the other mansions on the Bosporus and was built in the early 18th century. The first owner of the mansion was the Grand Vizier of Sultan Abdülhamit I, Izzet Mehmet Pasha. The mansion is one of the most iconic structures in Üsküdar and also known as the Black Vizier Mansion. It is also known as one of the meeting points of famous writers like Pierre Lodi and Yahya Kemal. Currently, Erbilgen Mansion belongs to 3 different families. Number 4. Zeki Pasha Mansion. Price $125 million. Zeki Pasha Mansion was built in the late 19th century by an Italian architect, Alexandre Valori, one of the military commanders of Sultan Abdülhamit II and the indicator of Tophan Zeki Pasha. The mansion is located in Rumel Asari, right beneath the second bridge at the Bosporus. Despite its neglected look, the interior design is very elegant and preserved very well after all these years. The current owners of the mansion are the Bostamar family. Number 3. Fatih Ahmet Pasha Mansion. Price $150 million. One of the great mansions on the Bosporus, Fatih Ahmet Pasha Mansion has a unique and traditional Ottoman architectural style and is built on a shore between Üsküdar and Kuzguncuk. The mansion is named after one of its first owners, Fatih Ahmet Pasha. Some parts of the mansion were nationalized for road building in the Republic era. The mansion was restored between 1943 and 1946, then handed over to Şevket Mokan. The current owner of the mansion is a theoretical physicist and the former chairman of Turkish Atomic Energy Institute, Cengiz Yalçın. Number 2. Mushin Jade Mansion. Price $155 million. The mansion has been built by Muhsin Mehmed Pasha in the early 18th century on the coast of Beşiktaş, Kurasim. In 1796, Sultan Selim III also visited and stayed in the mansion many times. The mansion remained as the property of Mehmed Pasha's family until 1920. After that, it was abandoned and used for coal and sand warehousing. The current owners have restored the mansion and turned the mansion into a luxury hotel. Number 1. Hassa Pasha Mansion. Price $160 million. Hassa Pasha Mansion's unique feature is the marble pool. The pool has a major artistic value mainly because of its asymmetrical design, which makes it one of the most important structures in Turkish architecture history. The mansion is located on the Asian side of the coast of Beylerbeyi. The mansion's first owner was the Vizier of Sultan Mahmud in the second, Mehmet Hassa Pasha, and then it was passed to next generations within the family. Ultimately, the second most expensive mansion in Istanbul caught fire in 1973, and most of the mansion burned out. In 1991, Sabancı family bought the mansion and restored it completely in 2005. That was all about the top 10 most expensive mansions in Turkey. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video.